Welcome back, guys, to the adventures of Lynx-O the Night Cat. Yes, I know, computer game. I know I am carrying too much to be able to run. You don't have to remind me of this every 3 seconds there. And may I just mention that it feels good to be back in my old duds, the Thieves Guild armor. You know, this series has been going on a long time. 3 years now. 3 years this series has been going on. Getting close to episode 200. And of all the different armors I've worn, I feel the most at home. I feel the most iconic armor I've worn is the Thieves Guild Master Armor. And it's nice to wear it every once in a while. Of course, I'm wearing it because I'm encumbered. And I'm carrying so much that even that isn't helping. So we've unequipped my, what was it called? Destructor armor? We've unequipped it, and we're going to make some new stuff today. I'm currently wearing my Guild Master's armor, which increases my carrying capacity by 50. Locket of St. Jub, which does another 50. And Boots of Brawn, which does 40. And even with all that, wasn't enough. So last time, we finished off the Destruction Tree. And we got to the end, and I got a Fire spell, which is freaking awesome. And I was kind of wondering why I didn't get a Lightning and a Frost spell. Kind of disappointed I only got one. Turns out you can actually buy those from Feralda, those other two. Kind of vague that, but if you go back to Feralda, you can buy the other two. I haven't done that yet, but we can still do that. I thought about making the Destruction Tree legendary, getting my points back, and moving on to other trees, but I've decided not to do that because we just spent how long getting Destruction to 100 and getting those master spells? And I don't want to lose them right away. In fact, I want to go buy those spells after this. We still have Restoration, Alteration, Conjuration, and Illusion to level. But I no longer have the 3 points banked because I've spent them. I have maxed out Enchanter, so now new enchantments are 100% stronger. Before, I only had 2 points, so they were only 40% stronger. So we're going to make a new set of stuff. Oh, gosh. So heavy. Once I make the stuff we're gonna make, I think I have everything on me to make it. Once I make that, we can dump this and we can move around a little more lickety split. So let's see. Okay, first thing we're gonna do, we need to be leveling one-handed, two-handed, shield, and heavy armor. And so we're gonna need a new one-handed weapon, a new two-handed weapon, and that's right, that big Dragonborn hammer I've been wielding around for a long time, we've retired it. We've retired a lot of weapons in this series, and that's a new one. So, two-handed, what did I decide? Oh, yes. So, I have a mod for additional weapons and additional armors that you can craft. And one of the ones I found is this, the Bipolar Blade. I'm assuming, because this is in the Daedric section, or the Daedric section, if you'd like to pronounce it that way. Feel free. This is a reference to Sheogorath. I don't even know how to pronounce that dude's name. The insane guy from the Shivering Isles expansion to Oblivion, who's one of the Daedric lords, or gods, or whatever. Princes, I think. Daedric lords, I don't know. But he kind of has two personalities. And this is his weapon, and it does as much damage as the dragon weapons. So it has a nice amount of damage, and I think it looks pretty cool for a two-handed weapon. That's going to be one we're going to make. Kerplack. Okay, then we need a one-handed weapon. I never really made Stalrim weapons, because I ran out that one time I was making stuff. And I was looking at the one-handed ones. So I'm not making new daggers. We've got a mace, a sword, and a war axe. And of the three, I think the mace looks cool. Because it's got this really like rocky knob on the top. Look how big that thing is compared to the handle. I think that's pretty neat. That's what we're going to do. I don't think I've used a one-handed mace in the series yet. I used one-handed swords, daggers, two-handed axes, swords, and hammers. But not this. And this is actually only 1 point off the dragon weapon, the equivalent. So it's close to max damage. For plunk. Okay, and then we're going to go into auxiliary armors, and this gets a little bit more complicated. Look at all of these armors. There's a ton. We're gonna go all the way down. This is the one I made last time, Daedric Lord. Pretty cool. They don't really look like this in game though, because the glowy effect is very harsh. And I think it looks better actually in this image here than in actual game. The glowy effect is too strong, in my opinion. Okay, but we're gonna go down to Dragonbone. Dragonbone Ebon Steel. Looks pretty cool. So there's a number of variations for each piece. So for instance, we've got, they're all heavy armor as far as I can tell. Dragonbone Ebon Steel armor or Dragonbone Ebon Steel breastplate. What's the difference? The shoulder blades are a little different. And look like this one has more of a skirt on it. Okay, but we're gonna start with the helmets. And here's one. There's a hood. There's a horned helm. A horned helm with a like a chainmail veil. Let's see. Here's a helmet. I don't really like this one too much. There's this one, which is a reskin of the default dragon armor. But the one I want, that I think looks awesome, is this one. Check out those horns. I like that one. I like that one. That's cool. I'm making it. Yes, I want to create this item. Okay. Next, I guess we should pick the armor. So we've either got this one, or the armor, or the breastplate. As far as I can tell, it's those two. And then we've got Ebon Steel gauntlets, or Ebon Steel segmented gloves. Between those two, I think the gauntlets looks way better. Alright, I'm getting the gauntlets. And what about the boots? Boots, there's so many. Dragon Steel, Ebon Steel, shield. Oh, we're gonna need a shield as well. And Dragon Hide, this is a different set. This is no armor at all. Okay, so I guess there's only one shield. We'll make that. Gosh, I hope I have enough items for this. I'll need to make more leather strips. So we made the gloves and the helmets, right? And the shield. So let's find the boots. There's segmented boots. Segmented boots. And the normal boots are way up here. Segmented boots. You know, I picked Ebon Steel gloves. Let me go ahead and get the Ebon Steel boots. And now we have to pick between Ebon Steel armor, or where's the other one? Breastplate, right beneath it. Oh, we can spin these around, can't we? Oh, no. No, I can't. I can't in this, only in your actual inventory. Alright. Well, let's see. 72, 72. They both have the same stats. So that's no big deal. Huh. It's a hard decision, and one we can't go back on. Well, I suppose I could make both, really. I probably have enough, but I also need probably ebony ingots or dragon bones to improve these things. So it's probably best only to make one. I guess I just have to make a decision. Okay, let's take a look at the helm. What goes best with the helm? This thing with the crazy horns. This with the bigger shoulder pads, yeah. Okay, that's all of them, right? Yes. Whew. Good. That's everything. Let's check. So weapons, we've got Stalrim Mace, that's our new one-handed. Bipolar Blade, that's our new two-handed. Then we've got boots, breastplate, gauntlets, helm, and shield. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, and I also have a gold diamond necklace, gold diamond ring to enchant. Okay, that's everything. Let's move over here. Let's see what we need to improve these guys. Make sure I have enough grindstone. So, Bipolar Blade, I need 1 ebony ingot. And Stalrim Mace, I need 1 Stalrim. Okay, we're fine there. Hopefully this is Dragonborn to improve these things, because I got a lot of those. Dragonborn, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, we have enough. Oh, I made this, by the way, for to cast telekinesis to level up my alteration. I think this is the wrong armor type, though. People said the robes you could get a better enchant, and I don't have any robes that aren't already enchanted. I tried this out, didn't work. Okay, but anyway, let's look in here. Grab our enchanting gear. Necklace, chest, gloves, ring. And then we've got 4 armor pieces, a 5 for the shield, and then 2 weapons, 7 pieces. So we need 7 potions. These do 38, 39. These do 40, but I got a bunch of 39, so 4, that's no big deal. Huh. Okay, so I'm gonna use 2 of these. 2 of these for the weapons. And then those I will use for the armor. There we go. I think we could probably just do 1. Okay, let's quaff 1. And let's put on this stuff. So, smithing necklace, smith chest, smith glove, smith ring. So that gives us, let's see, there's 63. Plus 25. 88. 88% better. Then we can quaff the potion. Okay. And we'll do both of them really quickly. Craft. Yes. And then yes. And we can actually... Ooh, let's make those better. Quickly. 101! Oh my god! Okay, I probably need to grab some more dragon bones out of the chest. Ooh, I hope I have more. I don't. Okay, I think I have... I'm pretty sure I have some in my house in Solstheim. Not Solstheim. Sovngarde? Solstheim. In Solstheim, not Sovngarde. Sovngarde is the heaven for the Nords. Okay, so I've got 3 dragon bones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We can go ahead and level that up. Why not? And that. Why not? Okay, I need to go get some dragon bones. I'll be right back. Okie dokie, I'm back, and I did have some dragon bones there, so I've got 5 here, and I put the extras in the chest. So we've got to improve the boots, the breastplate, the gauntlets, the helm, and the shield. That's 5. Let's quaff a potion. We should be able to do it all with 1. I'm pretty sure. Okay, let's just do it quickly. We only have a certain amount of time. Craft. Oh my gosh, the armor here. I'm probably going to be armor capped. Or, yeah, maybe not. No, maybe not. Okay. There, done. Yes. Nice. Okay, there's my new suit. Let's take off this stuff. Put it in the chest. And put the potions away as well. Armor, smith, 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 and necklace of peerless smithing. And then the potions. Fortify smithing. Got a lot of potions here. I'm going to have to thin this out here. Down to 349 pounds, though, so that's pretty good. Okay. Let's face the light and look at the new armor and weapons. There we go. I'm mostly naked except for my little loincloth. So my boots. Nice. Okay. Breastplate. Oh. Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm liking the choice. Look at those shoulder pads. Man. Okay. Gloves, gauntlets. Okay, that goes well. And then the helmet. Piece de resistance. Yes. Still shows my face. Still a lovely Khajiit. But I've got crazy horns. Oh, look at that profile. Look at those horn profile. Awesome. I think some of the Draugr Deathlords, or I forget which type, but some of them have helmets this shape. This is rescaled. Okay, so let's turn this around. There I am, guarding behind my shield. Yes. Okay, and then my weapon. And let's go ahead and stall. I haven't, well, I'll favorite stuff after I enchant it. Oh, yes. I wanted a little bit of contrast with this weapon. Could have made another Dragonborn one, but I think it's neat to have this one. And I'm going to pound some skulls with that. Look at that. I'm going to crack some heads. Oops. Okay, let's look at the sword. Bipolar Blade. I just may keep that name, actually, because that's a really nice weapon. Or a really nice name. Sweet. Look at that. And that kind of matches the suit, too. Nice. All right. What's that look like here? Oh, look at this. Wow. Okay. So I'm going to do some enchanting. Are we done? Do I have anything else I can put away? No. Okay, that's everything. I'm probably carrying around way too many soul gems. Look at all these things. I've got a bear claw. Okay, I need to put those away. All right, let's go upstairs. All right, let me drop off some items here. So as in the previous item sets I've made, boink, 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 boink. I have dumped stuff off. I've ran out of mannequins. I wish I just had a house with like 30 mannequins and a zillion weapon racks. You can see I put Sunny Side Up right there. I really like this weapon. One of my favorites. But eventually you just have to move on. Let's see, that did, I wanted to check, 87 damage. My new weapon does, with my new enchantingness, 92. Ooh, and the maces do considerably more damage than the swords. So that's pretty awesome that I put those extra points into enchanting. Also improved my bow quite a bit. And my daggers, 66. 66. I could probably drop this thing. I never use it. I probably don't need to have it there. Actually, can we just put it here for now? Oh, must have a shield equipped. Okay, you can't put a bow there, and my bow rack is full. That's fine. We will actually, I'm gonna drop it actually. So let's put it in here, because I never use it. I've got Soul Tear for trapping souls, and I really have more souls than I know what to do with. So let's put that in there. Have a little bit less weight weighing us down. So we're trying to level up and use skills that aren't maxed out. So destruction, now that we've maxed it, is going to become kind of a supplement. Let me see how many grand soul gems I already have. 9 filled with grand, and then 2 black, 11. Okay, that's plenty. These things always fall off the shelves. Oh, yeah, let me show you this. I brought some of the stuff from the Thieves Guild back. I put it in here. Here's the bust of the Gray Fox. And, yep, it's just kaploom, explodes all over the room. This, too. Statue of Debella. I've moved this back in there a zillion times, but whatever. I've given up. We just have to accept the limitations of the game. Check out the gem jar. Maybe we haven't looked at this in a while. There's a lot of gems in here. Like, it's quite deep in gems. There's a few hundred at least. And then we'll need Azadal stuff. So the focus for the next little while is going to be Conjuration, Illusion, Alteration, and Restoration, of course. We're going to be working on those. But Heavy Armor, Block, and One-Handed will probably be the 3 main equipment-y things. And I want to be able to cast more spells, so I think a general spell casting set will need a lot of mana regen. So we're going to look to buff all those things with this set of armor. And I'll do all this off camera because you've seen it before, and then I'll just show you the results once we're done.
The Eye of Magnus, here, but lost. Slipped through our grasp. Oh, what we might have learned.
Hey, leveled up. Okay, the armor is done. And I wanted to buy the 2 spells we have left to get. I think I'm going to do Magicka again. There, 240. Yeah, it's still lagging behind, but I guess that's okay. So anyway, I'm not going to put a point into anything just now. Ferolda, talk to me.
And to think Mirabelle questioned my allowance.
What have you got for sale?
You wish to master the arcane arts?
No, I just want some books I don't already have. Okay, yeah, here it is. Spell Tome, Ice Storm, Master Level, and the Spell Tome, Lightning Storm. Yes, yes, speech increased. Okay, and you can't train me anymore because I was above 90 and now it's at 100. Okay, and let's see. Since I just leveled, we have 5 more little increments, allocations that we can train. So let's see if we can find somebody. Somebody give me some training. Hey, what do you do?
Incident in Overhaul was just
what do you got for sale? Conjuration.
No
yeah.
Can
you teach me about conjuration? Because that's a pain in the butt to level. Let's do this one.
I'll teach you some of what I
Okay,
know,
yes.
but
Oh,
be
look how
careful.
cheap it is. $3.90. Yes, please. All the way up to $39. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Not so bad. Exit out of there. Let's go outside. Let's try the new spells. And we will also talk about the armor. Okay, so 2 new spells. Let's go a little ways away from the college. We don't want to accidentally hit anybody. Jump it, jump. Look at this suit. Oh my gosh, point this way. You in the light? Yes, look at that. Look at that stuff. My eyes just come right out of there. Bore into your soul. Spells, destruction. It's the hand that looks like it's gonna shoot you. Okay, Ice Storm. Favorite? Lightning Storm favorite. Oh. I don't have enough magicka. Oh, I don't have my destruction stuff on. That makes it cheaper. How much does it cost? Ice Storm, 591. I only have 240. Lightning Storm. Oh, we can do this one. Okay. Oh, slow cast. Oh! That's unlimited power. I may have to augment this suit. So one of the things I enchanted into this armor was mana regen. Basically as much as I could put so that we could use any type of spell and just regen the mana. It doesn't, for the real expensive stuff, we obviously can't do it because we don't have the enchants to make things cheaper. Okay, so let's look at the stuff. All my weapons are named after food, most of them breakfast items. So I named the mace Frankenberry. That's a type of cereal. I don't know if you've ever heard of it. Google it if you've never seen it. It's kind of funny. The guy that on the cover is basically Frankenstein. There's a couple different types in this brand. There's Boo Berry and there's Count Chocula. Anyway, okay, so since it's Frankenberry, Frankenstein was brought to life by lightning, so paralyzes the target for 6 seconds and takes 39 points of damage. It does 181 damage. You may be asking yourself, what? Yeah, okay, we'll get into that. That's from the armor. The Bipolar Blade I renamed Sake. Okay, because it's bipolar, and I was thinking, well, sake you can have hot or cold. I was trying to think of foods you can have 2 ways, or like that was divided into 2 or something like that. And so it's got fire damage and frost damage because hot and cold sake. So 39 damage, both of those, 92 damage for that. Obviously, not even close to Frankenberry there with 181. That's because the armor I buffed. One-handed attacks. The gloves add 49% and carry capacity. The boots, the Endgame greaves. Oh, I named the suit the Endgame armor because it's probably going to be the last set I make for this series. So I thought we'd just call it the Endgame armor. Carrying capacity increased by 45 points and one-handed attacks do 49. So those are the same. Bam. That's a lot of damage there. Then the Helm. Magicka regenerates 75% faster and restoration spells are cheaper, so I can cast those healing spells and level up restoration. Then the Endgame Plate. Again, Magicka regen and restoration spells are cheaper, and magic regenerates faster as well. Endgame Ring. gives me magic resist and magic regen, so 24 magic resist. The pendant does one-handed attacks and magic resistance, so that's 48 magic resistance percent. And then the shield blocks 49% more damage and increases resistance by another 24, so 72% magic resistance. Take that, you dang dragons, always doing so much damage to me. So I've got some new keybinds. I'm still not used to them. So here is sake. That's 1. Then 2. And 3 are my one hand and my shield. 4 is my heals. 5 is light. 6 is muffle. 7 is summon. And 8 is night eye, like before. Alright, so that's it for this episode. Next time we're going to go adventuring with our new set of armor. We're going to kill some things. We're going to do a quest maybe. I don't know. Haven't decided. And we'll test out the new stuff. Trying to get some levels up. Levels up some of these trees. Levels up. Whatever. You know what I mean. Alright, so that's it for today. Hope you enjoyed the video. See you later. Take it easy. Have a good day. Bye-bye.